using things that you would normally throw away. And I haven't had a chance to work on these for a long time. So I wanted to just take some time today and work on them and just chat along with all of you that are coming on to see what we're working. So let's get started. I've got this one, which I have done some decorating on these, but I know that I can add more things to them. And I've got boxes and boxes of all kinds of random things that I can either glue in or I can just tape them in or possibly even staple them in here. So let's see what we can do here. I've got this little piece of plastic, and I like I really like this design on here. So I'm going to see if I can cut this apart and just add it to my journal somewhere in here, just as something to look at. I feel like these are becoming more like lookbooks than actual journals. But what do you guys think? Let's see. I'm going to cut this one right in half. And I'm just going to tape it in here. Let's do it. Let's cut this part off right here. And whatever I don't use today, I will completely just throw it away. Don't want to just hold on to things just to hold on to them. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Okay. Where can I add this? If I put it on something like this, which is clear, that will show up here on the back side. So I don't really want to do that. But this kind of goes in line with this color. Let me trim this up a little better. I'll just glue it down. Put that there. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got this piece here. I like this. This is from 2020. Let me see. What can we do? And I still have this other half. Let me grab some. Let's put this one. Let's add this also. This one we need to trim up a little better. All right. I kind of like this one to be, if we glue it somewhere, that it would become like a flip up. Let me trim this off. Actually, could I just tuck this in here? Would this fit in here? Maybe no, I want to actually. What if we added? These seem like they do all right together. Let's. Is this a tuck? Oh yeah, that's a tuck. Okay, never mind. Let me change. Let's try another page. Can we add it here? Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put it back on this back page. Right here. Oh, and I guess I must have been thinking of putting one of these here. As you can know, these are from clean tissue. Those little hand tissue packets that you hold onto. But I like the artistry on it. But let's glue this one down. Okay, let me see if this. It's been a while since I've used this glue. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's throw this down on here. Okay. And let's put this down right here. Okay, that looks good. Awesome. Can I put this down here? I think I can. Okay, I like that. All right. Let's make sure this sits, glues down. I like that. That looks nice. Okay, so that's plenty on this one. Let's tackle this one. This one I haven't worked on at all. Okay, now this one I connected with these gold brads, paper brads. And so all these pages here are all just waiting to be decorated. I haven't done any decorating at all on this one. So let's spend some time working on this. I've got this piece of cardboard. And got a piece of coffee dye paper. What else do I have? I'm trying to use anything that's really just trash, things that you would normally throw away. I've got some of this bubble wrap too, and I've got some tissue. You know, when you get packages, that stuff all comes. It all comes in the packaging. I've got this. It looks like it was from some cough drops. These were actually really good. I was surprised. They worked well. I've got a piece of tissue box here. And I've got a ton of all kinds of random pieces here. This is not really trash. I think this went to a kind of a bingo game, but I took the bingo cards and used them for something else. So those, I really can't use them anymore. And then these are backs of different sticker books. on this one too. And then I have this one that looks like that one came from a dryer sheets box. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got some more coffee dyed paper. All right. And I've got some more tissue box. These are all cardstock, so. And I've got this tissue paper, but that one's more of a Christmassy. That one has more of a Christmassy feel to it. I think I'm going to hold off on using that. But let's start adding some of this stuff in here. Let's see. Let's cut out this Formula 44 part. I like that. And I don't think I need any of this. So not only am I getting to decorate, I'm actually cleaning out my stash here. I don't want to hold on to this stuff forever. Let's see. Maybe we'll make a, maybe we can make a pocket. And this one too. I don't need this Kleenex part. I know some people would hold on to this, but I am not going to, because I know I'm going to need tissues in the future, right? So I will have other boxes that will come into my household. So I don't need to hold on to that. This one I think would look nice as a side pocket. This one is just really, I like the colors. I like the colors of that. So let's start. Let me get this out of my way. And this one's got a really nice design too. Now, the thing with these pieces, these are almost like pieces of chipboard. They're really hard pieces. I need to really secure these down. So I think I'm going to be using my stapler for some of this. But some of these things, you know, we can just put as a decorative piece on here. Let's see what's that. What's going on with that piece? And look, I've got more tissue box. So I don't need this. And I don't need the Scotty's part. So let's see. Okay, got some nice colors there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. If you guys have any ideas of what I could do and use this for in this True Junk Journal, let me know. Okay, now I've got these. These are just like colorful elements here, but I don't need this top part up here. And do I need this part that says the 30 pieces? No, I don't need it to say the 30 sticker sheets. So I think I'll keep that like that. That's just a nice colorful element. These two, I don't think I need these barcodes. And I don't need this barcode either. See, I could even cut these out and just call these as little, like little embellishment. You know what? I think I'm going to do that for some of these. Let's do that. Again, these are all things that would be considered trash, so I don't feel bad if I can't keep all of it. And it's not like I had to pay extra for these because I already used the things that these things came in. Now, of course, there are some new things I'm going to have to use, like glue. I'm going to have to use new glue to put these things in, new staples. And of course, my tools are not trash. They're those items I'm going to use, like my scissors, of course. All right, I like these. These are cute. Now, can we see what they say from here? Weekend happiness, get organized. Oh, I got some more here. Let's see here. All right, so I've got these little cute elements. Here we go. All right. Okay, where can we start putting some of this stuff? This is my front page. So I probably would want to put something really nice. Something that's eye-catching. Let me see what else I've got. Okay, I've got a scrap piece right here. This is some scrap paper. Those actually look nice. I've got this envelope which was made from my coloring book that someone else had given me. Kind of like that. Do these go with that? Do these colors? I think these go with that, right? We could put some of that on there. Okay, I'm discovering I have a lot of, oh, okay, there's that. There's another piece. Very nice. This was actually sewn from an envelope. These are like the inside, the security of the envelope. This one was also too, and this one had a window. Oh, and it opens. Where does it open? Maybe it doesn't open at all. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the opening. So can this be used for something? Oh, see. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's see. I like, no, I'm not going to use that there. This is nice, but it's not wide enough. Do I have any more? See, I have this part of it, but I don't like all of this writing on here. No, I'm not going to use that. Do I have a piece? I have this, so maybe if I make it like, okay, well, let's try this. Okay, cutting this. Goes about here. Put this on top of there. Let's see what else. I have this. Look at this. This is nice. It's going to be summer. I think this would look nice. Let's see if I can cut this out. That will go with this pink. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's do that. Let me just cut this out. I didn't see this before. I've never noticed that. The little ice cream truck. But I'm going to save this because I'm going to use this for something else. But this I'm going to use. Let's see, will this work on this page? Let's turn this way. Do I need all of this up here? Kind of like that. I've also got this here. I don't need this upper piece. I really didn't anticipate this to be a food themed journal. It's kind of coming out that way. I like this pink. It's got some yellow up there, so that ties in with this yellow. Okay. And then I've got this. This is some more food related items. Let's see if we can add that. Okay. Okay, maybe we don't need quite all of this on here, but let's start by gluing this down. And I'm okay that it's a little wrinkled because this whole paper is a little wrinkled. Okay, that looks good. And then this piece, let's put this up here. Okay, we've got this piece, which I think we said we're going to put like this. Do we want this down here? We want this lemon down here. Maybe we don't need this one. Maybe we'll just put these two. Let me trim this up a little better. This blue is kind of like throwing it off here. Okay. Okay, that's better. And of these, look, I've got a watermelon right here. Okay. Okay, I like that. Let's glue this down. Okay, we'll put this here. We'll add this one right there. And do we want to add this up here? I think it looks better up there. Okay. This one down here. I kind of like this blue paper in here too. Could I just put on one of these numbers? This pink 18? Ah, yes. I think that does, that matches it. That matches all the other pinks. All right. I never realized that I really liked pink. I'm realizing that more and more. Okay. Awesome. And I think I could probably put some of those numbers over here too. In fact, what if we just glued this whole piece down? What do we think about that? I kind of like that. Kind of like that idea a lot. And that means I can put some of this down too. Then it could fill these gaps. Okay, yes, that's what we're going to do. Let's so if we put this down here like this, fill that gap up there. Okay. And then fill this gap down here. I think that looks nice. And it's all just junk. It's just all junk. So it's not like it's not the end of the world if it gets messed up. Okay. Let's put some glue around here. This is the beauty of junk journaling. There's no rules. If it gets ruined, it's all junk. You didn't have to pay extra for any of it. Well, I'm hoping you didn't have to pay any extra for any of it. I like that. Yes. Okay. And then over here, don't quite need all of this. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we got 2 pages done. We've got the inside cover and we got the inside. This is the inside cover of the whole book. And then this is the front page. Title page, I guess you could say. That looks good. All junk. Packaging. Random piece from a bingo card game that I don't have anymore. Tissue box. Tea box. Random scrap paper. This too. And envelope. Security envelopes. The inside of them. Oh, I wanted to, let's see, do I have it here? Oh, yes. I wanted to show you how beautiful these older, this is just an old envelope, right? But look how beautiful this, let's see if I can do it without ripping it. Yeah. Look how beautiful the inside of this is. It reminds me of, it reminds me of an old, like a gentleman's suit, right? Like from the 70s, or a tie from the 70s, right? That's just awesome. And that's just an envelope, just the interior security envelope. That is so cool. And you can tell it's an old envelope because look how much it's aged. You can see the aging on it. It's awesome. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to stop here for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.